Hello, everyone. I am Divya Roshni, India Procurement Manager, managing all the indirect spend for the region. I also oversee the India Diversity Program, and it has been great opportunity for me given by Trane Technologies. To talk about Trane Technologies, it's a global climate innovator through our strategic brands called as Thermo King, and our portfolio is mostly environmental friendly, and we're responsible for environment friendly products, services which bring efficient and sustainable climate solutions to buildings, homes, and transportation. At Train, we always believe in sustainability. It's just not how we do business, it's in our business how the sustainability is done. As a climate innovator, we are working with the biggest, brightest minds and the best technology to boldly challenge what's possible for a sustainable world. Today, I'm talking to Kumud, and I've been given this opportunity to do this panel discussion. And over to you, Kumud. I want to hear from you on your achievements, to know more about you and your company.
Yeah, thank you, Divya. Thank you very much. Thank you, WeConnect International, for giving me this opportunity to talk to you all. I'm Kumud Sharma. I'm running this business for last 23 years, which is Superseva Global Services Private Limited. And we are into managed services space where we provide services to large enterprises in India right now to manage their services into SLA mode, and completely we take care end to end. So we manage in India right now around 20 to 24 processes all put together. Initially started with just concierge services and then kept adding one services after every 2-3 years, which includes managed front office services, managed IT asset services, transport management, vendor management, payment receivable, payable management, and many more. So that's it about us. But we have offices headquartered in Bangalore and offices in other 5 cities in India. And we have around 1,000 plus manpower in India, right? Thank you.
Wonderful. It's so inspiring for me to know about you, Kumud. And here I am with some of the questions. Well, we're talking about a great entrepreneur of India. And, maybe I would like to know more about you. Like, how was that you became entrepreneur? What inspired you to become entrepreneur?
Yeah, thank you. It's a very interesting question. Initially, I was in fact forced into entrepreneurship. So it happened to me as a chance. But what I like about entrepreneurship, and I continue doing on this journey, is this is one area where I realized that we can create wealth, shared wealth for everyone. Like we have roughly 1,000 plus people working with us. And in the beginning, I always realized that people who are working with Superseva, most of them are non-professional degree holders, like non-engineers or non-medico people. Typically here we have the medical, either medicine or engineering people go for a study and they think their life is set. So my dream was to provide opportunity and create wealth for the people who are even working in Superseva at a runner boy level. So we had people, and that time we decided that we will have the shareholding, we will distribute to each one of them. And my dream that time was, let's create together the wealth so that when we grow, and they should have the people who are earning right now 10,000, 12,000 in the company, and we'll have at least some wealth with them where they can afford to buy a house in city like Bangalore. That was my dream. And I realized very soon going forward, it is becoming more and more interesting where we saw that we are able to do that. So that's the main reason, Divya, I think.
What an inspiring and interesting story to become an entrepreneur. Great. I think I need to know more about this. And has it been any challenges that you faced in this whole journey of becoming an entrepreneur, Kumud? Can you share some of them?
Yes. So that's very interesting. And it's a question every time I get it's thrown on me and people want to know that. To be very, very honest, entrepreneurship journey is a roller coaster ride. I mean, you have all the time ups and downs, and that's what I really like about it. So you never get bored because all the time it throws you some challenge in front of you, which you have to
Correct.
overcome.
Yeah.
Come out with some innovative solution because there is no set way because everybody's journey is different and we have to find our own thing. So right now as an entrepreneur, if you ask me, when we are 20 years old, 20 plus years old, um, every time our challenge has been capital, raising capital to grow the business. Because whenever we are into services market and whenever we get an order, we need to plan for 3 to 4 months of capital. We have to sustain it because the client payment starts coming after 30 days, 45 days, or some credit periods are there.
Yeah.
So we have to manage till then. So initially, when we were very small, we were 1 crore company or 50 lakh company. Our shortfall used to be 5 lakhs, 10 lakh. We had to arrange fund for 5 lakhs, 10 lakh. Now our struggle is to raise fund for in few CRs. So our shortfall becomes 1 CR, 5 CR. So
Yeah.
that challenge continues, and it's a ever growing challenge because right now we are bootstrap company still, and we have funding is is challenge all the time. This is what the challenge apart from many other challenges. So that is I would like to highlight.
Wonderful. So you mentioned in starting of the call about WeConnect. So how did WeConnect International Network help you in your business? Can you throw some light
Yes.
on that, Kumud?
Yes, so we connect international certification we took in the very first year when they launched in India, and since then we connect certified member. So it helped us in many ways, Divya. Because I recommend everyone, all the women entrepreneurship, all the our fellow entrepreneurs, that you should take and try out and leverage this certificate thing. Why? There are many ways. In fact, I should tell you that one is that you reduce your sales cost. You directly get chance to interact with many decision makers in the large corporations, and when you get to meet them and the moment you are able to sell your story and sell your USP to them, that how you are the best among the lot in terms of delivery, basically that matters in the industry. So then you don't have to go through the whole starting from the lead generation, prospecting, proposing, and all that. I mean, definitely we have to showcase, but the total cycle gets reduced. And you get to meet directly the decision makers, and that's what the WeConnect gives us opportunity to meet most of the corporate buyers in India right now. And we have also, in fact, explored in US and UK market, which we are expanding this year.
That's wonderful.
That is one benefit, Divya, which I really appreciate and thank WeConnect for that. Second advantage, what we get, like not only we get business, we get lot of friend for lifetime and a big support system.
Absolutely.
Our fellow entrepreneurs, we are now certified members. We keep meeting in many events, and we became such a good friends now. So for any mind sharing, because finally you must have heard that there is very lonely at the top. So people don't relate to our problem and challenges. Most of the people don't understand it. So we have friends who really understand, who are in wearing the same shoes all the time. And when we share that, yeah, we have a cash flow challenge, though we then, general people, they say, oh, business is not doing good. But these people, they understand, oh, cash flow challenge, Kumud. Yeah, I know you are growing. So that's a challenge. So we have to know slowly. So it's a big support system whom you can lean. At least they give you a good hearing. They give you good suggestions. And the people who are bigger than you, or even they are longer in this market for than you, they come as a very handy with the solutions, and they are all there to support. That I love it, being as a WeConnect certified member. Third thing, again, one more I told you, that we get opportunity, that there are many WeConnect members. So slowly at this point of time, when we are running business for more than 20 years, we get to see that there are many women who are just new come in the business, who are aspiring entrepreneurs, and I see their passion and feel like, oh, we can support them in some way. So they are now facing the same challenge, or they are struggling with the same mindset what we had few years back. Then why not? So we also live our passion sometime, that, oh, let me support these people and help them in further taking the next step.
Yes.
So we fulfill our all wishes and passions basically. So it's very helpful. Yeah.
Wonderful. I think even me, I am really very happy to be connected with We Connect Trane Technologies because they've helped us a
Okay.
lot in paneling a lot of women-based suppliers, which I pioneered for Trane Technologies India. So with We Connect, I could also get few wonderful women entrepreneurs and get connected to them was a pleasure. So moving on in this International Women's Day, is there any message that you want to give to all the aspiring women entrepreneurs, Kumud? Which would really benefit out of the
Yes.
yeah, big question.
I'm
But
just
I'm sure
counting how many.
you have a story.
Yes. I'm just counting how many because there are many. I
There are
mean,
many, there are many.
I keep on going on, keep going
True.
on advices. In fact,
Yeah.
because we have lots of learning, and it's all about
Learning.
learning journey. The very first thing I would like to say, it's a beautiful, wonderful journey. If you are thinking to aspire to be one, just go ahead and do it. And when you are getting into this boat, burn the other boat so that you don't have a fallback option. So that if till you have a fallback option, one challenge will come, you will go and join the job. So it's a journey. It's tough
Yeah.
initially, but I would like to give some advices. Like number one, first of all, when you're starting, be very firm that you are starting, and you try it for some time. Give it some time because everything takes time. Baby also gets delivered in 9 months,
Right.
not in 1 month. So give
Right.
at least time of 1 to 3 years to experiment and see all your strength, what works, what doesn't work, and then you can identify what works with you, make that as a strong point and go ahead. Second
Absolutely.
thing, my suggestion, that we should keep everything very, very compliant as a business entity, like your statutory compliances, your labor law compliances, everything. So for that, it needs a lot of effort. We cannot get lazy. There is some set of disciplines is required in the team. You need to set the team. Initially, what happens? We are into cost saving mode, and we don't hire the required amount of people many times. We think we will do it, but most of the time we get busy in selling and running the operations, and we forget the statutory compliance follow up.
Yeah.
That hits us very hard because once I have learned in a very hard way, that when your papers are all right and correct, hundreds of people come to support you. Even the institutional funding is a challenge, then banks will come to in very handy. When your papers are intact, they fund you. That's why Superseva has grown so far with the bank funding and financial institutions funding without even VC funding. So that's very, very important. The compliances. The another point which I would like to highlight: no matter what, finally delivery sells. So delivery engine has to be very, very strong. Nobody will forgive you. No corporations will, just ignore it. If you are strong in delivery, everybody will run with behind you, and you will get the business. So operation is the only focus as a head of the organization. We should track each and every time and regular reviews, so that is, I call it the maintain your hygiene in the operations. If something is SLA driven, do it
Right.
SLA, do checks your SLA, have the IT platform, proactive checking on the milestones is very, very important. So you don't give chance of complaint to your clients that, okay, this is not working. Otherwise, what happens if we save our energy this side, then we can think beyond it, grow, how to grow the business. We can put in the strategies in place, how to acquire business, where to grow. Otherwise, if you don't maintain your operations properly, it keeps you busy in unnecessary noise. We don't get our bandwidth free to think beyond it. That's very, very important. So don't ignore operations. Sales will happen automatically. Right now in Superseva, our more than 80-90% sale happens from the existing clients. So
Okay.
only 10 to 20% pressure we have to grow, because delivery is one thing which we have really managed it very, very well, I feel. Still, there are always a scope to go, do it better, which we are working on that. That's very important. And be innovative. The same way, we cannot do the same thing again and again. Next time it has to be done differently, because once you are done, people are watching you. They say, hey, Superseva is doing this way, let me adopt that way. Or suppose IBM or big clients, we learn from them most of the time. So we say this is, they are managing the process, but they also at the end of the day, they ask, Kumud, what new innovation you have brought in the system now? So
Right.
that has become, that's very important for all the entrepreneurs. I'll say, be innovative and no, make it better all the time. Those are the very key and basic thing. In order to maintain all this, optimize operation, focus on operation, couple of key things: people, process, and technology are very, very important. So we have to take care of our people, have people, train them, always utilize their strength. That's very important. It becomes, because otherwise everybody has weakness. If we give them to play on their weakness, we'll never get success. So we have to always play, identify what is their strength areas, invest in training, have the career path for them. Then people will stay with you, and that's like a magic for you, because in Superseva we are growing because of our key people who are staying with us even for 19, 20 years. So keep your value your resource, value your people, and give them shares, keep them happy. That's it.
Absolutely.
I
Wow,
covered
that was a
many, Divya.
thrilling
I'm so
moment for
sorry.
me to know about you, Kumud, and to know about your success journey and what an inspiring person you are, and
Thank you, Divya.
know
Thank
to
you.
the aspiring woman. And I wish you all the best, Kumud. It was really great talking to you today, and yeah, we'll be connected. And happy
Thank you so much,
International
Divya.
Women's Day. Thank you, Kumud.
Thank you. Happy Women's Day. Thank you, Divya. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you
Same
so
here.
much.